My name is Assia Serrano. I was born and raised in Panama. My mom went to New York when I was 14, and a year later, she sent for me and my sister. So when I was 15 years old, I moved to New York, Queens, and I lived there and went to high school there for just 2 years. It was a shock, needless to say. I didn't speak English, not a word, not even please or thank you or excuse me, nothing. And it was very, very difficult to be a teenager and not be able to communicate with people. My kid's father used to play music. He used to play the drums. I met him when I was like 16, 17. When we were like about 4 months together, I found out that he was 20 years older than me. Because he was much older, he started to like mold me into what he wanted me to be. Like, don't dress that way, and you shouldn't really go out with this person because you're in a serious relationship now. So he started like taking me away from all the things that were familiar to me. So little by little, he started taking away like my autonomy, like my freedom to make decisions concerning my own body. There was no conversation. He was like alienating me. And at the time I didn't know. I was just happy that I was in a relationship and that he cared about me and that he was worried about what I wore and not to be disrespected. And I didn't see it as him controlling me. Much later, I understood that that's what he was doing. I have to choose to either live a productive life in prison or simply just like do nothing with my life. And the more I became like educating myself, the more I learned to like be my own person, to think for myself, and met a lot of women who have found themselves in the same situation, in prison because of a relationship that went bad. And like it gave me the ability to like really see what I was doing. And it was painful, and my kids were young, and I remember I had to go to therapy because of that. I was seeing someone who was like, Asia, you have to make a decision. He can't make the decision for you. You have to choose whether this is something that you want, and just I'm not choosing for you. I need you to choose for yourself. Do you deserve better? Do you want to be in this relationship? Do you want to continue to allow him to manipulate you, or do you want to grow into the person that you want to be? But the Center for Appellate Litigation, which was the organization or the firm that did my direct appeal, contacted me and said, we did your direct appeal. We'd like to know we'd like to meet with you to see if you qualify under this new law that was passed by Governor Cuomo. And I was like, sure. And very reluctant, very like not believing. They came to see me, and it felt like a very long shot. But then I said to myself, well, what else have you got to lose? You already lost everything else, so you might as well just try it. And I was just like in disbelief, like, is this really happening in my life? And a week before I got resentenced, I remember, hey, I have an immigration case. So I was happy and sad at the same time. Here I am walking out of the county correctional facility a year and a half before my initial parole hearing. I was shackled, I was handcuffed, and straight into Albany County with 2 DHS officers. So on the morning of June 17th at like 2 a.m., I get a call at the door and the officer says, pack up your stuff, you have to go. So I get to Panama at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I got there and I was like, honestly, like, it felt good to like feel the sun and to be able to move around and know that once I walk out of this airport, I'm going to be free. But then I'm so conflicted. Like, my kids are there. I hadn't spoken to my kids yet. And my daughter was like, oh my God, I'm so happy, mommy. I don't even care that they sent you, like, it hurts me. Yeah, but you deserve to be free. And it was such a moment for me, for them. Because they were like, finally, it's the first time I see you outside of that place. It comes to find out freedom doesn't fix all your problems. Having freedom is a part of it. It's not my everything, because I still feel like I'm incarcerated because I can't have my kids. I still feel like I'm being punished because I can't be their mom 100% of the time. My kids continue to be punished because of me. Like, I committed a crime. I made poor choices, and yet they are suffering the consequences because they can't have their mom. They asked my daughter to put in her college. They said, my mom feels like home, like no one else can be, will ever be. And whatever that means for her, I want to be that for her. I want to be her home. And I can't do it from over here.